Hello, and welcome to A VO's Journey. My name is Anthony Pica. This show is all about helping the new and upcoming voiceover artists grow their business, sidestep all the crazy things that I seem to step on. Welcome, it's Thursday. It is the 21st. Just got off of the live webinar call from Fiverr and went into another Zoom call with a bunch of voiceover artists, and just threw out a Zoom call through a VO's Journey Facebook group and through our Fiverr Elite group, and we got together and talked about everything. I'm going to be dissecting it all and telling you everything that you need to know tomorrow during Fiverr Friday live, so that we can have a Q&A and you can also hop on there and talk about it. So don't miss it. It's at 1 o'clock tomorrow. We're going to dive into this. Love for you to be there so you can ask your questions about the new subscription plan Fiverr's rolling out next week. I'm really excited. I think it actually has the potential to be a great thing for all of us. I did want to take a brief moment today to talk about actually another topic on Fiverr. Fiverr just seems to be the topics of the week when it comes to taxes. I have a lot of people asking, hey, how do I get a 1099 from Fiverr? Or how do I get, this from Fiverr? And how do I get that from Fiverr when it comes to tax purposes? Well, if you go on to your earnings page, okay, up in the upper ribbon of your dashboard, right? And there's a section called earnings. If you hit that, all right, if you click on that, it'll take you to the page where it shows, what's gone through your funds and everything like that. But it also has a couple of drop-down boxes. And one of those drop-down boxes shows you the years that you've been in Fiverr. And the other drop box has, what would you like to see? All transactions, just withdrawals, just order revenue, etc. And then another one there's another thing on the end that tells you, would you like to export a CSV file? All right. So here's the deal. It used to be that you would contact Fiverr and ask them for this. You had to actually send them a message. Okay, but now all you have to do is download that CSV. And here's the thing. People are like, well, what about the fees and everything? Well, Fiverr does, it sends you the revenue directly after the fees have come out. So that CSV file is actually the revenue you have earned from Fiverr without the fees. So you don't need to take 20% out because they've already done it for you, and they send you a CSV file. Okay, so that's something that you can collect from them at any time right through your earnings section. If you remember correctly, they made us fill out our W-9s, okay? And, we, all right, would generally ask them, okay, for a 1099 since we are paying them a percentage. But the way this is happening, I think, is that they are doing a pass-through and offering us this CSV file, for the form for our records, all right, as opposed to like a 1099 miscellaneous, since we're not hiring Fiverr. And I'm not a tax expert. You know what I mean? So please don't, hold me to the fire here. But I know that for my purposes and my bookkeeper, this CSV file with all of these files are enough because they've already taken out the 20%. So when they clear the revenue, you don't even see that 20%. It's already taken out from them. Do you know what I mean? So that helps a lot. If you have any other thoughts or comments on this, I'd love for you to hit the link below. But remember, if you're trying to get your tax information from Fiverr, the best way to do it is go to the earnings section. All right, and under the earnings section in that top ribbon, you hit earnings. Then when that pops up, you're going to see a couple of drop-down boxes. One of them talks about what transactions you would like to see. Another one talks about what year you would like to see. Another one talks about, how many you would like to see, what month and so forth. And then, of course, there's an export to CSV file. It usually takes about 10 minutes, depending on how many you had, and you can get the entire year. Okay, for any year that you've been on Fiverr. So I hope this helps. I hope that answers the question. I think we had a question from Sean. I know he was really interested in that. And I know for me last year, I had to actually get Fiverr to send me that form. And if you go on to Fiverr and you go to the help and support tab on the bottom, and then if you scroll all the way down and it'll say view view more topics. If you click on that, that's what you have to click on, and then a box will pop up which will allow you to actually send Fiverr a message. Tricky Fiverr. But that's how you actually send Fiverr a message. And then through that, you can actually request personal data. You can request more information from them if you have any questions about it. That's how you go about asking them as well. But the CSV file, downloading all of the transactions you have, that should take care of everything for you that you need for your taxes, okay? All right, you guys, thank you as always for watching. Please like and subscribe, and please be ready for tomorrow's Fiverr Friday live session at 1 p.m. where we're going to discuss all of this about the new subscription program rolling out on Monday and talk about the live webinar that I just finished up with Fiverr today. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye.